welcome back to the vlog. It is so good to have you here. It is Sunday and today is a big business day. You are joining me in the gorgeous Edinburgh city centre. We are heading to an event at a gorgeous hair studio called Suede the Space, and I have the incredible opportunity to speak at this event, to share my story, to share my strategies for success, to share my insights, my lessons, my learnings, my energy, and my deep passion for helping and supporting as many people as possible to live an incredible, abundant, purposeful, happy, successful life. We are all dressed up. Actually not super summer vibes, to be honest. But feeling good, excited and fly as always. Done things a little different today with the hair and the makeup. Sometimes the bouncy blow dry with the Dyson Airwrap just doesn't hold, and because I was running this morning I wanted to wash my hair like all fresh, and so we have gone with a bit more of a heat styled kind of blowout look. But I'm going to go and get into the venue, go meet everybody and have an amazing time. So, you are joining me before the proceedings kick off, and I'm going to turn you around and introduce you to my lovely fellow guest speakers for this incredible event.
Hello, I'm Jay Taser.
Hi, and I'm Beth Brown at Soul Stories. Let's go, let's have a great show. What a day and what an event, what a room of people, like incredible. I have just pulled up back at home and I've had the most glorious drive home from Edinburgh. I love Edinburgh. There, I've said it. Edinburgh has some really special memories for me, and just everything about today. Sometimes I'll get booked for these things and I'm like, it's never just a job. It's never just a job. But it also is my work. And then other times I'll just be like, I'm so excited for that one. Like I am so excited, and I'd never know why. It's just like my intuition, or and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Whether there's 500 people in a room or 25 people in a room, it is my privilege to share all of the things that I have learned and help people apply them to their own life and be an example, be living proof of what is possible when we dare to dream, when we dare to rebuild either parts of our lives or our whole life so that it is representative of the life that we dream of. It's honestly incredible. It's incredible. It's incredible. I have so many follow-up conversations to have. There were so many people that have inquired about working with me, which is amazing, obviously. And then even on the drive home, I had messages from some of the new clients that I've been working with just saying how much better they're feeling already. Like, such a gift. My life is such a gift. And I'm going to go home and I'm going to have dinner with Gary. We're going to have a lovely chilled evening, and then we're going to get up tomorrow and we're going to go about our business, because that is what we do and we love it. And we're so grateful for every person, every company who works with Gary and I through Orly, everybody who works with me through Sheryl Findlay Coaching, and my corporate clients for Sheryl Findlay Enterprises. Like, we are just so grateful. And of course, all of you lovely lot for being part of all of it. There are huge things about to land, huge things, and I am so ready. I am so ready for all of it. Good morning. How are we? You are joining me. In fact, you might recognise this spot. I am a creature of habit, ladies and gentlemen, and I have my routine, all my different routines for different things and different aspects of my life. I have them down pat. And it's actually a clever and tried and tested strategy, not just for myself, but for many people, entrepreneurs especially, and business leaders, because the minimal amount of thought that you have to put into things that are not going to move the needle in terms of strategic impact, in terms of success, the better. That's why you'll see some people like Stephen Bartlett and Mark Zuckerberg wearing the same outfit all the time on repeat, because they do not want to, the way they dress is not part of their personal brand, or in fact it has become part of their personal brand. But that is, sorry, I have a little sniffle and runny nose. But that is not something that they place strategic value on in terms of wearing something different every day. So they minimise the distraction of figuring out an outfit so that they can focus on the things that they want to prioritise and put their energy into. And so being clear on what is of value and strategic importance to you is fundamental. So things like changing my flight times when I'm so accustomed to having a specific routine, or changing like my meals. I don't really care. Like, I don't need to be eating different things all the time, and the energy that is expended thinking about things that are not important to me. Now, I don't mean my nutrition's not important to me. My nutrition is deeply important to me. But mixing it up all the time and having all these different, like, for me, that's just a waste of energy, that I'm like, no, I have other bigger business priorities that I want to put my time and my thought into. And so that's where I put my energy. And so the same comes for, like, when I'm at the airport, I do the same thing. If I'm driving, I park in the same spot, although we had Gary driving us this morning. He was very tired. I'd done loads of admin in the car because there was minimal conversation. So I go to the same place, I pick up the same food, I go and sit at the same spot. And it just means that my brain, because there's so much extra effort required to implement habits and routines, and even more so when you're out of your routine, I just don't want to spend time and energy doing things like that. So that is why I'm sitting in this exact same spot that you will more than likely recognise as Pret in Edinburgh Airport. So we are up with the lark. It was a 2:40 alarm this morning, but we were feeling good. And actually my sleep wasn't so terrible. I'd planned to go to bed at 8, but I had some work to do, so 8 became 9:30, but I slept really well. Aura Ring report says short but efficient. So yeah, we are so excited. We have the Feel Human event this evening, just off Regent Street. So that's all about biohacking and longevity, and setting you up for summer success. That's going to be amazing. I have a client meeting before that, 2 client meetings in fact. So yeah, I'm going to take you along with me and we're going to have the best day. First, coffee. So we are in London. We are heading to our first meeting of the day with a brilliant friend and client, and I cannot wait to see her. The hotel is gorgeous. I stay at the same place all the time because I like, well, it's the same thing that we were talking about at the airport this morning. I like routine, and they always take excellent care of me here. The view is stunning. I'm going to pan you around. It is now Thursday morning. We are a little bleary-eyed, but we are going to go and hit the gym and we're going to get our interval sessions in and we're going to destroy it. We are going in with all confidence, full aggression, no tiptoeing, completely confident in our abilities. Yeah, I'm ready. There was like 1,000 excuses I could have come up with this morning for why not to go. Lack of sleep. I wasn't feeling well through the night last night. Various different bits and pieces. But we follow the plan, not the mood. So we're going and I'm excited. And I'll see you on the other side. My goodness, what a day. It has been literally jam-packed full of the most incredible, uplifting, like expansive conversations, meetings, truly. And it's funny, two of the people that I had meetings with today, I only met them at the start of this year at the same event actually. And just literally so much to talk about, and I won't go into all of it just now because honestly I'm pretty tired. I'm just lying here doing some lymphatic drainage, legs up the wall, and just reflecting on life and all of the things. Change is the only certainty, right? Nothing stays the same forever. And actually there's some news kind of being announced today in my world, that well, I suppose it's out now so I can talk about it, but the gym that I train at is up for sale. That place has reshaped who I am. It's given me so much, and not just the place, the people. Barry in particular has given me so much. And when I needed it most, like I literally found that place. It became like Zion, a utopia, a place to go to rebuild when I needed it most. And I am not prepared for whatever comes next. I will be, of course. But yeah, it's just been so significant in my life. But I feel so grateful that I've had it, you know, and that my paths crossed with those people at that moment in time. I made loads of friendships there. I met Gary there. I've had some of my proudest moments in that gym, which maybe sounds like a weird thing to say, but it has encouraged me to become someone who fears no limit. So that's all been kind of running in parallel today, along with all these incredible meetings, and the sun is shining, and I love London anyway, and I always feel like I've probably spent more time in London than I have any other place. Is that fair? Is that true? Perhaps, yeah, it is, because one of my global roles that I had when I was still at PwC, I would fly down on a Monday, be in town Monday through Thursday, fly back home on a Thursday night, and I'd done that every week for 4 years, with the exception of like obviously being on annual leave or whatever. Just, I don't know, it feels like home. There's so much of me here. So yeah, today's been brilliant. Such a mix of, and my last meeting like was so special with a client. So not just a client, a very close friend, but yeah, incredible. Sorry, I feel like I'm saying a lot, but not actually saying anything at all, other than like how happy I am. And this is case in point for why I was waiting to do this update tomorrow. But anyway, I just wanted to jump on to like top and tail my day, to honestly to thank you all for being on this journey with me and with Gary and I in our life, and all of the things that we're setting out to accomplish. And you know, we're so hungry for everything the world has to offer us, and like there is enough for all of us, enough happiness, success, love, joy, like there is abundance everywhere for all of us. And stop putting off things that you want. Just go get them. Just go get all the things that you want. Anyway, it's over and out for me for tonight. I will be seeing you all tomorrow for more London life adventures. Good morning. It is 5 a.m. on Friday morning. We are just up. We are so we do meditation every morning, and then I am having my pre-workout. This is a new little situation I would always eat before a workout anyway, but I'm just being more specific about what that is to make sure I have all the right energy available within my body for my workout to make the most of it, and then breakfast afterwards to then start recovery. So today we are having, and I had to be very prepared, like whilst I'm traveling, obviously. So we're having, this is very new to me, we're having crumpets and jam, which I picked up from Marks and Spencer's a few days ago. I got myself a little stash to keep in the room so that I could be eating on plan and amongst my like events, meetings and social plans. So we're having crumpets and jam, green tea and a little protein shake. So I'm going to have that, then we're going to go to the gym and we're going to smash our Friday morning workout. I'm back in sunny Scotland, and it's beautiful, wall to wall blue skies.
Wall to wall, not a cloud in the sky.
Not a cloud in the sky. Guys, I done something at the airport that I have been waiting. Is this an exaggeration? No, I've been waiting at least 10 years to do it. 10 years in the making, this decision. You know those aero spas? Well, I was trying to figure out how many times I've been at London City Airport. It must be at least 200 times. At least. And I walk past the aero spa at London City Airport every time. And every time I look at the people getting little, you know those leaning forward chairs?
Yeah.
I look at them and I think, good for them that they've got a schedule where they can repurpose that potentially wasted time at the airport for some like wellness. But normally I've got work to do. I'm like trying to get emails done and trying to get things sent and trying to get messages caught up with and respond to voice notes and invoices and contracts and content and the whole thing. I treated myself to not one but 2 treatments at the aero spa. Two. I had, so she started with a light oil-free head massage.
Nice.
It was phenomenal. Then we done neck, back and shoulders. It was so good. And she was like, she meant it. Like she really meant it. And she was like, oh, you were very tense. I was like, yeah, you're telling me, sister. Then, what they call a lower leg pre-flight massage, which is feet and legs. It was
lower legs or all the legs?
No, knee down, and then
down.
and then all your feet, all two of your feet.
Right. All two of
your feet.
all two of your feet.
All two of your feet, but each of your 10 toes, or however many toes you've got. But it was.
In case you've had a little pinky toe knocked off when you were
but some people don't have all of their 10 toes.
Well, this is true.
We are an inclusive space here.
What if they've got extra toes?
Well, they could have an extra toe. No.
They charge extra for that. What is this lunatic?
That's unfair to do that. Anyway, it was heavenly, and so I was like leaning forward, getting my neck back, scalp and all of that done, and I know exactly what you're laughing at, Gary Orr. And then after like 30 minutes she was like, okay miss, are you okay? And honestly, because she'd been doing like my head massage, my hair was like everywhere, absolutely everywhere, and I was totally spaced out. You know that zen, when you're zen after a massage? Then she was like, I'll take you over to this chair and we'll do your legs and your feet. And there was like one pain point she kept coming back to, and she was like, your feet are not very happy. I was like, I know. She was like, are you on your feet all the time? And I was like, I'm actually not, but I run a lot. And she's like, yeah, your feet are not happy, you need to do this more. I was like, okay, done. So it was.
I'll see you next time.
Yeah, I'll see you next time I'm here. But it was heavenly. What a treat. And then I had time to go and get a green tea, and then it was time to board. Perfect. So what a week, honestly. I have so many like thoughts, but I think the thing is this, right? To try and succinctly summarise, it's on you to go and be in the places and spaces that light you up. It's on you to make sure that you are in rooms that challenge you, push you outside your comfort zone. Like, I don't always want to be the one. I want to be in rooms where I know the least. I want to know the least about biohacking so I can learn from everybody else. I want to know the least about business. Well, I don't want to know the least about business, that would be terrible. But I want to be learning all the time, and I also want to be with like people who get my energy and help me feel like excited and inspired. But nothing's just going to come to you. Like, it's up to you to go get it. And I continue to invest in my business trips. I met 4 clients in person. 4 clients in person. But I also have met loads of new people. I have loads of like conversations booked next week to explore collaboration opportunities or coaching opportunities. I've been introduced to other people who are part of some other plans that I've got, like I'm starting to like develop. Like, your dreams aren't going to just come and find you. You need to be moving forward. And the thing about, for me, there's places and cities and that just give me a different feeling. London, New York, Dubai, Boston, like Washington as well. There's some of these places in the world that just totally set my little soul on fire. And go and spend more time in those places and see who you can become when you are ignited with that like flame. It's just so fundamental to building an abundant life. I'm going to wrap this episode up here. We have another big week coming. We are the first of Sheryl's summer sessions is taking place on Sunday, and I'm so excited for it. I just love getting my community together. I love spending time with amazing people, and I love being able to try and give something back as well. And we're going to have a day kind of catching up with each other tomorrow, aren't we, darling?
Yes.
We've got training first thing, and then I have like a prep day, and obviously editing this episode. So yeah, it's going to be a great weekend, and then straight back into big busy business next week, but with moments of joy and self-care and mindfulness sprinkled in amongst it all. Because when we are not feeling like 10 out of 10, we can't give our best to others around us, including businesses, fitness, our partners, friendships, like all of those things. We need to be feeling phenomenal, and so taking care of you first is a strategy for success. It's not selfish, it's self first. The other word does not exist in my world. if you're not taking care of you, then you can't take care of anybody else or anything else. So wishing you all a tremendous week ahead. Go be great and do amazing things. Don't stay small. Don't turn your volume down for anybody. Do not shrink. Be all of your full, bold, audacious, bright, beautiful self, and have lots of fun doing it. See you all in the next episode.